guys, hey guys, hey guys, hey guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. It's another day, another video, and today I'll be sharing with you like two recipes that you can make for breakfast, and I'll also be packing my son's snacks for his school trip. So it's a school day morning, and yeah, so welcome back to my YouTube channel. Today is Vlogtober day 19, and I'm super excited because we are more than halfway done with Vlogtober. Yay, some clap for me. Yeah, so I'll start by sharing with you what my son took for breakfast before I show you how to make chocolate chips tea scones, and then we're going to be packing his bag for a school trip that they have. Okay, so stick around for that. So for breakfast this morning, I am making some burgers, and these are not the typical minced meat burger patties. I am using sausages instead of meat, and it's a quick way to make your burgers without a lot of hassle. I'm using beef spiced sausages, and I'll use 2 to make 1 patty of burger. So basically you just unwrap your sausages and then you like mold the meat or the sausage into burger. I am gonna add a little bit of all-purpose flour just to make it intact, but it is not necessary. You don't have to do that at all. Then we're gonna fry it the way we fry the normal burger patties, okay, until they are brown on each side, and they will cook faster than the minced meat because this is sausage. So yeah, so you just heat some oil on your pan and you place your burger patty, wait for it to cook on both sides. All right, so in a separate plate, I'm going to cut my tomatoes and my onions, which are what I'll use to layer up the burger. And for this first burger, I am just going to be using my tomatoes, onions, lettuce, and the sausage patty, like the sausage burger, to layer the buns. Okay, so I'll also make my sister another one to carry to work, which will be different from this one, so stick around for that as well. The only difference will be in the layering. So the first side is done and we turn it around and wait for the second side to be done. Yeah, in the meantime, let's prepare the buns. These buns, I got them from our local supermarket and they are really soft. Oh my god. The thing about the Naivas ones I got last time, they were really hard and I couldn't cut through them. So today I'm really happy that the ones I have are really soft and you can cut them through easily. Like they look fresh, and yeah, I'm not trying to bash Naivas, but they need to work on their buns. Anyway, our patty is done and it's time to layer up our burger. So I'll start by applying some margarine on my buns, the blue band margarine, just for the taste of it and because my son loves it. So yeah, so we're gonna apply a generous amount of the spread, and then we're going to put a leaf of the lettuce. Yeah, I had pre-washed it just before you just come at me. Oh, yeah, they are clean. And then the burger patty, and then my tomatoes and my onions. Now let me tell you something. I had burger cheese. Okay, the let me show you. I had them, but I forgot to put them, and they are really giving me stress because anyway, so at this point that is where you add your cheese, but I realized at the end of recording and everything that I didn't add my cheese. So it is what it is, so he will eat it as it is. So on top of that, I added my tomato sauce and a little bit of mustard, and then I layered it up and I cut it into a half to make it easy for him to eat. So yeah, that's burger number 1, and it was my son's burger. He had a good time eating it. He really doesn't struggle with breakfast, and I'm so grateful for that. Anyway, on to burger number 2. So our burger number 2 was my sister's burger to carry to work, and that is because she struggles with breakfast in the morning, so she carries it to go and eat at her workplace. So the process is the same, so I'm just gonna leave you to eat, but then I'll come back so that we can layer it together. Okay, yeah. So since she's an adult and my son is still like a small car baby, I didn't want him to have too much proteins. So for her, I am going to be adding one egg, and I will cook it at the sun kinda formula of cooking the egg. And I'm gonna cook it all through because we don't do runny eggs in the house. We love our salmonella well cooked. Anyway, so that's the only difference between I think the first burger and this one, because I still did not remember to put the cheese even on this one. So yeah, forgive a girl. It was early morning and my mind had not woken up yet. So yeah. Haha, it's not the only difference there. I am going to be toasting these buns. I did not toast the first bun, but with this one, I'll apply very little of the margarine, and then I'm gonna use the same pan to like toast them a little bit just to give them a nice toasty flavor and also to hold all those layers together without them falling apart. So yeah, that's the other difference basically. So let's make this burger.
There's not much to do when all I can is thinking about you. Not doing well, don't know where you are, 'cause you're not here. It's been way too long. If I could lay down beside you, I would. When nothing really matters, that's all I wanna do. I hope that you are safe and that I will see you soon. If I could lay down beside you, I would. I would. We talk on the phone every night. Love to hear your voice. Not sleeping well. And I know that you're right, but you should know it. You've been gone for way too long now. If I could lay down.
Yes, kwingine ulitengeneza sandwich na zile nyanya nilia kama ulienda kwa kula nyanya kando.
Nilitengeneza.
This is your breakfast, ni lunch. Is it lunch or breakfast? Ulikuwa unaenda kwa njaa.
Naenda na ugali yangu.
Na foil. Shame.
Na maziwa.
Shame. So I am just packing up for my sister so that she can leave for work. She just told me how her colleagues are gonna know that I am back because over the weekend I wasn't around and she was carrying leftover food for breakfast and lunch. Anyway, so this is her breakfast. I added a banana. It doesn't look that good, but I'm sure it tastes okay. So so this is what she will carry for her breakfast, and then I'm gonna pack some tea. Is it tea, cocoa or Milo? Yeah, some Milo on the side for her to have with this. So yeah, I'm a good sister. I am a good sister. Anyway, let's make the tea scones now. I swear this cheese it's like, no, it didn't want anyone to eat it. I just made 2 burgers and I forgot to put them. Really? Surely? Really? I just forgot them, like they were right next to me, and both of the burgers have been eaten, so you keep this for another day or for another burger. So here are the tea scones that I'm about to show you how I came up with or how I made them. I have a full recipe of tea scones on my channel. You can just check them on the link that I'm gonna attach up here. But today I'm adding some chocolate chips, and I'll be making my chocolate chips at home because where chocolate chips are expensive, my G. chocolate chips in the supermarkets are expensive, so it's easier to make your own at home. I also have that recipe on my channel, like specifically just for making chocolate chips, but I'll still explain to you in this one because who wants to leave a video halfway to go and look for another recipe anyways? So for the chocolate chips, I will just chop up some chocolate, like some bar of chocolate. I am using the milk compound chocolate for baking, and I will chop it up, then put it, Akinema, please don't see me. I'll put them in a polythene bag like that and use it to melt, because I found this is an easier way than using a bowl over hot water. It backfires on me like all the time, but anytime I use this kind of paper and then just like close it up at the top and then put it on hot water, then that works for me. So all you need it to do is to melt and to be smooth as it melts. Okay, so that is the water I'll be using, and then I'll put it over the heat. The water was quite warm at that point, that is why it is already melted. So yeah, you just need it to melt and then you go on to the next process of making the chocolate chips. Okay, in the meantime, I will be doing the tea scones. So at this point, my son came in and I had to give him a few minutes of my time and then continue baking. Umefanya press up? Kai. Nani alikuwa anaonyesha? Wewe unajua kufanya press ups peke yako? Wow, wewe. Ndio maana unahema hivyo? Ndio maana una lose weight hivyo. Ni kweli? Unafanya tizi sana? Kuna homa? Nani unapika? Breakfast. Yeah. Hello, okay. It's a donut. With that water. Please. Unapewa nini? Nini unapewa moja? Wait. Tubi. Hiyo si ya kukulea, ni ya kupika. Utaenda kubewa ya chip. Enda kwa oge kabla kuwe jizo. Nipe tu moja. Neugwa? Hata ujuga mkono. Sawa. Si ati uoge ukuje ukule. Ni uoge ufanye homework. Haya, bye. Napika, unaniambia? Tea scones. Tea scones ya chocolate. Najua unazipika na chocolate lakini leo naeka. Enda sasa. Ba! Kuja. Leo napika na maziwa mala. Napika na maziwa mala. Sawa. Maziwa mala. Vanilla. Blue band. Self-raising flour. Sema self-raising flour. Good. Alafu tunatumia icing sugar badala ya sukari kwa sababu sukari imekuwa expensive. Sawa? So tunatumia sukari normally, lakini sasa tunatumia icing. Alafu leo tutaweka chocolate cubes. Chocolate chips. Na tunatumia hii kutengeneza chocolate chips zetu. Juu chocolate chips nazo ni expensive. Alafu tutahitaji nini? Mayai moja. Sawa? Sasa endo uoge ni upate kama nimepika ukule. Nini? Tea scones. Umesema? Sema hi. Haikuangalii. Mwambie apindue kamera ikuangalie. Na mwambie hi basi. Bye bye. This is the cameraman who did not tell me my collar was a mess, and he let me do the entire video with my clothes looking, oh my god. Anyway, let's continue. Let's get down to making these tea scones. So the chocolate is already melted and we are going to take an aluminium foil and line a flat surface. I am using my chopping board to do this. And yeah, so I will just make a tiny hole at the end of the paper, and then I'm gonna squeeze tiny drops of the chocolate on top of the aluminium foil. And because this is baking chocolate and not the regular like eating chocolate, I don't know what you call the other one, so this one will just dry up like instantly. the minute is exposed to air, it just dries up. But because we want to use it immediately, I'm just going to use it. I'm just going to put it in the fridge for a while. So yeah.
Oh, you came and tucked your way into my heart. Oh, you look at me in ways I never loved. With you I know that this is all, so I don't need to take it slow. If you want me, then I believe that there's a simple remedy. We don't need no miracle, I think we've seen it all, just make the call. I'll come running over. We don't need no miracle, it's unconditional, just make the call, and I'll be yours. I'll come running over. We don't need no miracle, it's unconditional, just make the call, and I'll be yours. Don't need a miracle. Need a miracle.
So for the egg, you're going to be separating your egg white and the egg white and the yolk. So the yolk is separate from the egg white. I used two because I used a lot of flour. If you check out my other recipe, you'll see the exact measurements for each item. Yeah, but in the meantime, let's continue. I hope you're enjoying it so far, and you're gonna wait to see how I put the chocolate chips into the tea scones, because it's not your typical kind of tea scones. It's hard to incorporate other things into them. So yeah.
Empty hearts and neon lights, they're playing with my mind. Gotta get out of here tonight. Oh, I wanna run off and fly, and I'll tell myself it's fine to be alone, just to find somewhere that finally feels like home. Oh, oh, oh. I hate all this overthinking. Oh, 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 oh. The more I swim.
So the secret with tea scones is not to over knead, just so long as the wheat flour is wet enough. Like when the flour just soaks in all the ingredients, you stop. Don't over knead it. If you over knead it, it's not gonna get cracked up, it's not gonna get crunchy, it will just be another cake. Okay, so what you need to do is not to over knead. Once the flour is wet enough, you just cut your pieces. Anyway, so I took out my chocolate chips from the fridge, and all you need to do is like get them off the aluminum foil. Like they are already done and they are actual chocolate chips. So you can use a knife to scrape them off, or a spoon, or your hands, whichever is easiest for you. At the end, I ended up using a knife to get them off faster because I needed this done. So this is how the chocolate chips look like, and yeah, they actually look like the chocolate chips that we get from the market. Maybe not exactly the same like thickness or anything, but they're chocolate chips and we are going to use them to bake. So what we will do at this point is we will stick them as deep as we can into the tea scones, okay, on the tray. Okay, so we have already cut our tea scones into circular shapes. You can cut your tea scones in whatever shape you want. So for us, we have done it in circles, and then we're going to be putting chocolate chips in like the dough of the tea scones. Okay, so yeah, that's basically it. So my brother helped me with making some chocolate chips, and then we were so surprised because he's had some particular patterns to them. They were so weird, but pretty. They were pretty. So these are the chocolate chips my brother made, and he was also gonna help me put the chocolate chips in the tray. And when we are done, we are going to be rubbing the egg white on the surface of the tea scones before putting them in the oven to bake. Okay, so this is so that they can get the brown color that you see on top of tea scones.
Walking away, your words are lost on me. It's taking everything not to turn around. Throw it away. See if you'll let go of me when you're not holding me. I can see it now. Hey, when I lose, but if I'm gonna lose you, I'm gonna lose it. I'm gonna lose it. I'm like, oh shit, I've been doing this a long time. Lost in my head, I don't care, I'm not gonna lose it. I'm not gonna lose this. I'm up all day, all night, we playing our last fight. Now in hindsight, I don't care, I'm not gonna lose it. I'm not gonna lose this. Yeah, kinda hate myself sometimes. Everything was on the line. Didn't wanna be the one who had to say it. No, I can't rewind the time. Promise I'll put down my pride. Don't look back because I mean it when I say it. But if I'm gonna lose you, I'm gonna lose it. I'm gonna lose it. But if I'm gonna lose you, I'm gonna lose it. I'm gonna lose this. If I'm gonna lose you,
20 minutes later.
I'm gonna lose it. I'm gonna lose this. Sometimes everything's on the line.
So here are the tea scones. Oh my god, they look so good. They look so good and they taste divine, because at this point, as I am putting up this video, we have already consumed them. So yeah. So I hope you try out this recipe. For the exact tea scone recipe, please go watch the other video. But for the chocolate chips, you have seen how easy it is to make them at home, so stop buying them.
Early the next morning.
So it's the next morning. As you can see, I have a variety of other tea scones in there that I did not put chocolate chips. Don't mind that. Anyway, for his snacks, I will be packing him a tea scone, some sausage, and as you all know, I had some groundnuts that I roasted. Then, so that is what I'm gonna be packing, and I will be coating them. What do we call them? Toa maganda. I will unpeel them, whatever, man. So I will be putting them in a cling film. I am going to like wrap them completely, but I wanted to show you guys. This is the groundnuts he will be having, and then a sausage, and then some tea scones, and then I found a soda in my bag. So I thought I would put some passion juice in his water bottle, but now I found a soda in my bag and he's gonna carry that. Then I'm gonna put some water in his water bottle, and yeah, just put them in the bag. And then I realized I don't have candy for him to carry. His dad had brought him chocolate to carry, like a bar of chocolate to carry, but he didn't have like candy. So I needed to rush to the shop to get that for him to add to his box. So let's do that very fast before he gets late for school.
We touch, we break, make make it seem like we feel the same. We love what we hate. We lie, but we know we can't water what doesn't grow. Give up, let it go.
He forgot his chocolate. Hey, hey. Where? Hiya, good day. So yeah, they went for the trip and they got back home safely, and he really had a lot of fun, and I'm glad that I made his part of his day good, like the snacking part, obviously. So thank you so much for watching to this part. Please let me know what you think about the video in the comment section. If you haven't subscribed, kindly subscribe and give this video a thumbs up. See you in my next video.